Week 34 was a good week for collecting diecast. There's going to be a second video of what I found that week. This video will be exclusively all Majorette. I was able to acquire the complete 2024 Deluxe Assortment. The Deluxe Assortment started out in 2019 with the Vintage Deluxe and the Deluxe Cars. So these obviously were older style vehicles. These were newer style vehicles. They came with a cardboard box. I thought, because I'm going to open up all of these deluxe ones, that I make a whole deluxe cracking party out of this video. I don't have this one loose yet. I think I couldn't find it, at least. I think I kept it carded because I was trying to complete this set. This elusive Volkswagen T1 food truck I have only seen appear in Australia, so unfortunately I will probably never have that. So let's open this up, take a look at this Volkswagen Beetle Racing before we look at the new stuff. That way I will have all my deluxe ones loose. Plastic base, suspension, rubber tires, nice metal flake color, opening frunk, lensed headlights, and full deco. Sweet. That was the 2020 release, by the way, not 2019 when these were first released. This is a 2021 release. As Land Rover Defender 110. Also do not have this one loose as far as I know. Got a little thingy in there to keep the door open. So the kind of regular or modern deluxe cars had extra opening parts. So the normal premium version of this Land Rover only has the opening bonnet, but then the deluxe version, besides the rubber tires, had the doors also opening. So brown plastic base on this. Again, suspension, rubber tires, full deco. Got a chrome engine in there. Tire, plastic tire on the bonnet, black interior. Cool. So that was so these were available since 2019, and then in 2020 we got the Vintage Deluxe Metal series. And these were the first ones to feature the tin box. As you will see nowadays, or since 2024, almost all Deluxe series have the tin box. But back then, in 2021, this was a first. These were metal on metal, even though, well, it does say it here, metal body plus chassis. And these are still available, the same ones, today. So this was also available at the Hypermarkt Carrefour hypermarket, sorry, where I got all of these. These were also still available there, but I have the whole set. I'm going to show you the whole set just to show you what is still available in the 2024 Deluxe edition. So here we got that same Volkswagen T1 bus food truck. I put them in a plastic baggie in these tin boxes so that they don't get damaged from hitting all sides. So these are metal base, of course, as I said. This opens up like that. Very cool, nice food truck. So Asian mix, so actually the same livery as was on that car that I showed you, that elusive dark gray version that was only seen in Australia. This is kind of the same deco. Does not seem to have been a super popular set, which is strange because this harkens back to the old days of Majorette with the metal bases. So you'd think these would be uber popular with all the people that complain that Majorette is not the same anymore as it used to be because it doesn't have the metal base. But I think them all being silver, as you will see, kind of made them not as popular as they possibly had hoped them to be. There were two Ford Mustangs fastback in there. The police one without a light bar though. So opening doors. So these, the metal on metal ones did not get the extra moving part because they got the metal base, I assume. That was why they did not put the an extra opening part on there. So here's the other one. It comes with flames. Not going to get it out of the baggie. You saw the other one loose already. There was two of the Toyota Celica GT Coupe. Kind of similar deco as the version in the race cars, I believe. Toyota Team Europe. The extra lights in the front. Not lensed, of course, just plastic. And then a kind of a non-race version, although it does have the stripes, but doesn't have the extra lights in the front. And there was also a Citroen 2 Chevaux, a 2CV. This one has the hood or bonnet that opens up. On the Celica it was the doors. I think I did not show you that, but you probably noticed that. It's got the Cocorico livery, French flag on there. A little bit too modern rims, but that's okay. And then in 2022, we got the Porsche Edition Deluxe cars that still had a cardboard box. You can see Porsche Edition. Here's all the features. So besides the doors, the frunk also opens. Here's the whole set. Majorette Porsche Deluxe Assortment. These were all road cars. And also in 2022, we got the Volkswagen Originals Deluxe cars with the tin box. So that is still available unchanged in 2024. I'm going to look at that later on. Then in 2023, we got a new Porsche Edition set. Still called Porsche Edition on the box, but in this case, all in a Motorsport livery with the tin box, so no more cardboard boxes. Here's the whole set on the box, still called Majorette Porsche Deluxe Assortment. And the Deluxe Assortment, so these ones are still available with the cardboard collector box, so no tin box yet. And then in 2024, they all switched to tin boxes. So the deluxe cars got the tin box. And then, of course, the new sets, the anniversary edition, 60 years, and the French Touch, celebrating 60 years, both got the tin boxes. Except for the Japan series, that still has the cardboard box. Well, I say still, but it's a new set for 2024. But they got the cardboard box because there's tuning parts in there. So these are kind of the successors of the tune-ups. I think this is a much better idea. You can see the vehicle, and of course the Asian In Asia, the tuning scene is very popular. Well, outside of Asia too, but you know, it's mostly known for Asia to have that tuner scene. So what's the story with all the stuff here? So the Carrefour hypermarket had a shipper. Each store got one shipper filled with these 7 deluxe assortments. And not only that, were doing a sale, buy one, get one for free. You know, that's my thing, right? Discounts. So I got everything that I did not have already. There's a few bits and bobs like these and, you know, that metal series that I showed you that I already had. And on top of that, I discovered, thanks to the self-scanning device, I've mentioned it many times before, make sure if you go to a store that you get the loyalty card. And in this case, for the Carrefour hypermarket, you use the self-scanning device. The combination of those two saved me literally hundreds of euros per year. Because the Carrefour hypermarket has a tendency to have hidden discounts. So whenever I see a discount on this stuff, I start scanning all of the Majorette. So since beginning of 2024, my local Carrefour hypermarket has expanded its Majorette assortment. Well, it was virtually non-existent except for the holidays. So they had, so since the beginning of the year, they had premium cars, vintage cars, Porsche edition, and some SOS 3-packs, some other stuff. So great addition to the Diecast assortment for sure. So I scanned the vintage cars, Porsche edition, nothing came up. But then when I scanned the premium cars, it said buy 2, get 1 for free. Booyah. Not announced, not visible in the store. So I managed to pick up a bunch of these 2024 releases. Well, they're not particularly all new for 2024, but there's a bunch of these that I still did not have. So we're going to look at these first, because I'm not going to open these. I will open these up in a catalog video whenever I get all of them. So this is actually 2023 release, sorry, not 2024. So packaged in Bangkok on the 26th of June of 2023. This is the Mercedes AMG SL 63. Now, some of you will notice that this is cheaper than 33.34% off, which is basically buy 2 and get 1 for free. That is because, again, thanks to the loyalty card, I got extra discounts. So when ordering more than €100 worth of non-food products, you got an additional €20 off. And then with my loyalty card, I also amassed another €10 extra off. So I got €30 extra off on top of the 1 + 1 for free. So yeah, I wrote it down somewhere how much I spent. So the total cost of what I bought at the first location, because I went to 3 locations, but the first location that is closest to me, I spent, well, the value was €192.9. And I paid, after all the discounts, €71.04. So I got a €121.86 discount. That's a whopper. So, and that is for 24 deluxe cars and 6 premium cars in just this one location. So yeah, and therefore, with all the discounts, I paid less than €2 for these premium cars. The Kia performance car also known as the Stinger. Very nice. The Audi RS e-tron GT. A nice sporty red. The Alfa Romeo Tonale, or the toenail as our American friends call it. Nice color. The Audi Q4 e-tron. I already have the chase version of this, but did not have the regular release yet. And then this one I already have, but you know, it's a wagon. I don't mind. Peugeot 508 SW, or station wagon. You know, I had to make a set to get the discount, so I got another wagon. Don't mind that at all. All right, let's get to opening up these deluxe cars. So we start with the oldest set here. That was available, the Majorette. Of course, Majorette. The Volkswagen Originals deluxe cars. So this is, well, basically the second oldest set after the metal series, of course. That was the oldest one that is still available in 2024. This one was not at my local location. I don't know if it was already sold out, or if it was never in the shipper. I don't know if these shippers had complete sets in them or not. No idea. So previously I had already gotten 2 of them. This one, so I found that Stock Vermeers, a store that sometimes has Majorette. So we got a purple base. So this is the Volkswagen Type 2 T1, and a hippie livery with a surfboard on top that is removable like that. You can put something else on there if you want. A different paint for the roof. We got an opening back door that is very hard to open, so I'm going to use my device from the Swiss Army knife. There you go. A nice teal interior. Nice weighty piece, because, you know, all metal body. And the hatch is also metal. Got the white rims, and of course these all have the rubber tires. So that's number 1. And the second one I already had was the food truck. I was not planning on opening this before the food truck video, but then now that I have the chance to open up all the deluxe releases, I'm going to open it up in this video anyway. I can put it in the tin and still have some kind of packaging for it for the thumbnail of that food truck video. Good enough. So let's already open up this one too. The Hungry Hippie, that's pretty funny. Kind of a tan. I'm kind of thinking this is a metal base. Wow. So now I'm wondering, this was plastic, right? No, this is metal too. Oh geez, I didn't even realize that. I wonder if I noticed that when I got this one first. Yeah, I thought it was so heavy. That's not normal. Wow. Okay, learn something every day. Wow, metal on metal. So that's why these, the other ones we're going to look at were a little bit more expensive. Okay, that's very cool. Kind of a hodgepodge of colors here, but that's okay. I don't mind at all. A little bit of a paint loss there, as I mentioned before many times in other videos. White and yellow on Majorette cars is very prone to chip, so luckily it's not very visible from above. You have to be aware of that. And that's what it looks like closed up. Put it in the box for now. So this one was not available at my local location. So this one was, but I decided to wait for the next location I went to grab them both, kind of as a pair. As you can see, these were a little bit more expensive, but having the metal base, that kind of explains why they were a little bit more expensive, because the other ones were $6.99. Unfortunately, the 1 + 1 free, they only gave the $6.99 ones for free, so they give you the cheapest ones for free, have you pay for the more expensive ones. That's okay. That's with all the discounts I got, not going to make a fuss about that. So these two I found at the first location. Let's start with these. They also have different designs on the tin box, by the way, in case you didn't notice. So there's two Golfs in there. Well, maybe we can look at the back. There's two Golfs in there. Originally, in 2022, when these were first released, the catalog showed none of the Golfs, but showed a red version of the food truck and a black version of the Beetle. So, but that got changed up. So yeah, let's take a look. We have a unpainted metal base, interestingly. Got the Fuchs style wheels, the surfboard on the roof, the front that opens up. So these don't have extra opening parts, so I guess they are compensating for that with the metal bases. That's interesting. Very cool. Also got some kind of, well, hippie-ish theme. It's got some flowers and birds on there. Maybe not that hippie-ish than the other ones, but still a little bit. They fit in here with the surfboard on top, by the way. So they, I don't think this one fits though. And this one does not fit in there. So when I put it in the baggie, I have to put it sideways. That way it fits. See? The other T1, kind of the pickup style. Again, feels heavy, very heavy. It's got the brown painted metal base, Fuchs style rims again, peace and music. This is definitely a hippie livery. A plastic sign here, free entry on the back. So kind of like a vehicle that would be posted outside of a festival, to announce the festival and let people know that it's free entry. And think, oh well, this probably will fit in the box height-wise. Yeah, no issue there. You can close that up. I'll put them in the plastic baggies, of course, for safekeeping, but just for now, I'm going to keep them there. So at the other location, I got these two Golfs. The second location I went to, wow, so heavy. Black painted metal base. black plastic engine. Castrol livery, Golf GTI, deco. Nice. And it's got a matching box to go with it, you know. Kind of the zebra stripes. Then we got the checkered version. Black painted base also. This one's got the Fuchs style wheels also. Checkered roof. And this has the, so the engine is part of the interior. So kind of, it's not really tan, it's more of a cream engine. Sweet. Honestly, never thought I would have these. Then we get the Porsche edition. So now I'm kind of wondering if these will have a metal base, because they only have one opening part. But I kind of doubt that, but we'll see. So here's the whole set, all in a Motorsport livery. So these, I found all of these at the first location. Yeah, this is plastic base, okay? Yeah, this is definitely plastic base. But still the rubber tires and full deco and lens headlights and suspension. Metal engine, unpainted. Ducktail, 2.7 on the grill there. Awesome. Porsche 934 K3. Again, plastic base. So basically a frunk 2 on this one. Vaillant livery. Vaillant Kramer livery. Banner on the windshield. Got some bunnies there. Nice. And even got some painted taillights. Look at that. That is sweet. Lensed headlights or lights too. Down there. Not sure if those are the headlights. Maybe not as important on a race car. And the box is also in a Vaillant, or the lid at least is in a Vaillant livery. The base box is often the same. This has a black tin box. This is more of a bluish tin box for the Volkswagen Originals. So the colors of the tin boxes are different per set. Porsche 911 GT3 Cup, the 992 model. Nice chrome version. Mismatched rims, that is how it's supposed to be. That is not an error. Door opens much wider than that. It's just got the driver's seat, no passenger seat on this. Look at it all in there, shiny and stuff, reflecting on the side of the tin box. Porsche Taycan Turbo S safety car. It's an electric safety car. This one does have the extra opening parts, and even got the light bar on the roof, so definitely much more expensive model to make for them. It's got those new wheels on there with the open holes between the spokes, which was when this wheel was first released, was a first for Majorette to have these very realistic looking rims. And then the two least popular ones, these Porsche Vision Gran Turismo releases. But hey, I'm going to buy them. If they're that cheap, I'll have all of them. Got those nice rims on there too. So this has the kind of the canopy opening up. Ooh, that's a nice steering wheel. I like that. It's kind of a yoke steering wheel. Nicely detailed as always. It's a metallic or metal flake white, kind of a pearl white. And it's got the lens lights too. Quite dark, tinted. Not bad. And then kind of a recolor of the same. This one already wants to open. So same thing, just in this nice sky blue. Luckily with the rubber tires, they don't move too much in there. Then we got the deluxe cars, so kind of the continuation of what this set was, but with the tin box. So in 2023, there was still this one. And this one's an older one. I got this in 21, but was still available in 2023 with the cardboard box. And then they switched to tin boxes in 2024 with an all new set. I already previously got two, well, actually three of them. I got this one also in the sports cars 40 car box set, the show box set. So I did not get these two again in with the tin box. Maybe I should have done that for just for the video purpose. But you know, already have them, already showed them, but you know, for completeness, I'm going to show them again so that you can see what the deluxe cars set, what cars are in there. So the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, again, this time without the light bar, still has the three opening parts. Very nice Spectra Flame purple, almost, as it seems like. Very prone for fingerprints though. It says Taycan on the sides. Nice. And the other one also got in that window box. Is the Audi e-tron GT. Audi RS e-tron GT, I should say. Also has the extra opening frunk, whereas the regular version, let's see if I can grab it here. The Premium Cars version, of course it's all the way in the back, just has the opening doors and does not have the the front trunk that opens up. Lots of metal in there. A little bit of a busy tempo job, but oh well. At least you get a lot of bang for your buck in the tempo department. Then we got the Nissan GTR. As I said, already have this one. This one I got in the third location. Yes, I had to go to a third location because in the first location I forgot this set, believe it or not. I forgot to take it. So the second location, they had the set, but not this Porsche. So the third location, so I decided to go to a third location just to see if I could find the Japan Series Chase for my body JK. Unfortunately, I didn't. So I grabbed the Porsche and I grabbed this one, even though I already have it in the window box version. But you know, just to make a set to get the discount, might as well, you know, instead of taking one and just paying $6.99, might as well take another one, right? That would be silly not to. So I'm going to open it up. Anyway, I can keep it in the tin box. So plastic base, but again, extra opening part. The hood or bonnet opens up. Lens headlights, these are not part of the window piece. They are glued in there, I assume, because you can see the red from the body behind it. Not that attractive looking, but I guess these intricate headlights, a little bit difficult to make part of the window piece. I'm sure the Mattel brands do it that way on some of their models. I mean, I think there's at least one Hot Wheels version of the R35 that has lens headlights. As always, now with the lighter colored interior, you can see the steering wheel very well, as always with Majorette. A authentic looking steering wheel. Awesome. And very nice lid on the box too, I have to say. Then we get to the ones I did not have already. These ones I did get from the first location, so these are the cheapest with all the extra discounts. Land Rover Defender 110, a nice green. I think this is the fourth color in the deluxe assortment of this model. Again, we got that plastic piece in there. I'm going to have to pull it out with the thingy, I think, because the door doesn't open that wide, and this plastic is really jammed in there big time. Yikes. Okay, got it out. So black plastic base. Interesting to see these rims on an off-road vehicle. These are not open-holed, so these have a disc at the back, strangely enough. So there's no open holes between the spokes, as we saw on some other cars. Interesting. Don't know why they did that, but they still look good nonetheless. I've got a white painted roof. Just gloss white, no metal flake. All red taillights, as I mentioned before. The early versions of this casting years ago got the yellow or the orange for the indicators and the white for the reverse light, but cost saving made them go all red for the lights in the back. It's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. These alpine windows in the roof there. So got opening doors and opening bonnet. Doors don't open up that far. Again, steering wheel looks fantastic. Bonnet doesn't open up very far either, just like the Mercedes G-Class. Kind of useless. There's some engine detail there in plastic, but don't get to see much of it. Yeah, but these deluxe, this kind of regular deluxe assortment all have the extra opening parts. So 3 opening parts for each vehicle, basically. And then we got 2 Bugattis. Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport, as pronounced in French. There's probably going to be a French flag on the vehicle, or maybe not. So, little opening part in the front that doesn't really have much use again, but you know, they want to give you some bang for your buck. Nice grille tempo there. Again, light colored interior. Yeah. This one is the least popular one because of the orange rims, I think. The other one is more popular. It's got the black rims, same model. And that's a nice drawing of the model on the box there. Maybe not 100% correct proportion-wise, but other than that, it's cool looking. Again, those nice new rims with the open holes between the spokes. Nice brownish color. I don't believe this mimics kind of a T-top or something like that. It's just some black paint on the roof. I cannot imagine the Chiron having some extra glass parts in the roof, but I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Should always do that. I'm not Mr. Know-It-All by any means. I'm just a diecast enthusiast. Then also new for 2024. Well, basically all these 4 new for 2024. The anniversary edition, 60 years of Majorette. And so that was the kind of hard to find Porsche, which kind of surprises me because it's got green rims. You would not think that would be so popular with the green rims, but still. Now, if I had gotten this set at the first location, I would have gotten the whole set because this one is still available there. But I still can't believe I forgot to take that set. But you know, no worries. There was enough of them still in other locations. So we got the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. We previously saw in that mustard yellow in the Porsche Motorsport set. Little ducktail again. Sweet. This got a pretty plain lid. No picture of the vehicle inside. This one got the Renault logo on there. The R5 Turbo. Very nice. So no metal base on these and no extra part either. Opening part, I mean. But you get the tin box, I guess. For some people that counts for something. I could do without the tin box, but you know, I get it. They want to make sure they can charge €7 for these at normal price. Huge Renault logo on the roof. Yeah, that is pretty sweet. Lamborghini Countach. Whoopsie. So these have the black tin boxes, by the way, just like the Porsche Motorsport set. So I thought they would have done a different color on the tin boxes, but they're also black. Just have the Majorette in gold on there instead of the white on the Porsche set. And the Deluxe set also has black ones, but with white lettering. Okay. So you probably already noticed that, but I didn't. Here we got the scissor doors, which are metal, and Majorette did a fine job on them. They should open a little bit further to be 100% good looking or authentic looking, but other than that, I mean, they work with what they can, and it just looks good, you know. It's got a nice weight to it. I keep looking at the base thinking it's a metal base, but it is plastic. This is a weighty piece. Very nice. You can even leave it in the box with the scissor doors open, because it's such a low car. Fits in there easily. This one I got for my buddy JK when I was in France around Easter, but I did not have one for myself, so here you have it. Nissan GTR 34. So this one has the hood or bonnet that completely comes off. Again, a lot of metal in that engine bay. And I've said many times before, Majorette does not skimp on metal. Plastic engine in there that is a separate piece, or might be a part of the base, but not part of the interior, because that is gray. Right-hand drive, as it should be. JDM. Nice one. Again, those new rims on there. Then the least popular one probably here in Europe, the Ford Mustang. It's got a little bit of an issue here. It's kind of a crack and in the base of the side mirror. Yeah, I looked for a better one, but they all had some issues. So yeah, I went with that one, because the other ones had issues with the paint on the pony and the grill there. And I really wanted that to be pristine looking, like this one is. So you get some issue there too, in the tempo on the door. I don't know what it is, but all of these had issues. But sloppy. Great looking steering wheel. And no bumper issues. And this can get caught behind something and get bent, and sometimes you find them like that in the packaging. It's a little bit open, but not as much as I've seen on other examples. Bumper issues are not uncommon with Majorette. And this one I also already had. I bought this around Easter. At the same time I got the Skyline for my buddy JK. Was going to open it up in the food trucks video, but again, going to open it up now that I have all of these. So we do see a few of these same vehicles. You can see there, white paint, and it's got the paint chip there too. Even got, seems like there's kind of a part broken off. It's kind of odd. Maybe they're all like that, I don't know. Volkswagen. I believe, oh, it does say Volkswagen on this side too, look at that. And even got the van depicted on the roof door. Awesome. And we got the vehicle depicted here too. I think that's the only one. Yeah, in this set, this 60th anniversary set that has the vehicle depicted on the box. Then another new set, 2024, the French Touch. I noticed here it's got Le Coq Gaulois, the Gallic rooster, which is a national symbol of France as a nation. Here we got the another, well, the same Volkswagen food truck, the Volkswagen Type 2 T1, and a cheese vendor fromagerie livery. Awesome. So French Touch, kind of celebrating things that France is known for. There's one odd one out, and that's the one I'm holding right now. So there's 3 Citroen here on the bottom. There's 2 Renault, and there's 1 Volkswagen. Kind of odd, right? What is missing here? What major important French car make is missing on this, in this set? It's not Alpine, because that's not that big and doesn't really have any vans or anything that would make this work. Although, of course, the De Chevaux is not a van either, but, you know, was used often as a kind of a commercial vehicle. So that kind of fits. Would have been great if they have the fourgonnette version of it, the little van version. But okay, it's good enough. Now, of course, you figured it out. Peugeot is not on here. In fact, this French Touch set consists of premium cars, deluxe cars, trailer sets, and a gift pack. And in the whole set, there's only 1 Peugeot to be found. It's a trailer set. The reason for that is, it's not that Majorette doesn't want to do a lot of Peugeot. It's just that they send requests for licensing to Peugeot, and Peugeot hardly ever or never reacts. So they got 1 approval for this whole set, and all the other stuff, they just didn't even reply. So Peugeot does not care for any licensing at all. They do license the Norev cars. I guess Norev is their kind of official licensee, I guess. And they're just not interested at licensing any other Diecast brands. So Majorette has a hard time getting Peugeot vehicles licensed, so they don't have any vans, I believe, by Peugeot. No, I don't think they do. And they just have a few cars, but yeah, very hard to get them licensed, which is very unfortunate, and I don't understand why Peugeot does that. They are part of the Stellantis group, just as Citroen is. So you'd think they'd all do the same stuff, but apparently not. Okay, enough on that. Oh, this one got white boxes. So here we got the different color tin box. Well, color, hue. Okay, so we got some cheese with holes on the side. Fromagerie on the side. I guess it's on here too. Yes, it is. On the roof it says Bon Appetit. So how do you translate that? Have a nice meal or something like that. I don't know if there's a correct translation into English for this. Yeah, good appetite is maybe how you can literally translate it, but that's kind of weird, I guess. And then we got some fromage on there, some examples of cheese. Yeah, very cool. Of course, French cheese, very famous. Then we have the Citroen de Chevaux in a café livery, which is French for bar and also for coffee. Pretty modern rims on this model. Plastic engine, part of the base, I assume. Click. That's a nice sound when that closes up. Again, Bon Appetit. A few of these coffee beans on the roof. This one has a paint chip, unfortunately. So yeah, well, it is what it is. I've said it many times before. Majorettes come as standard with paint chips. Then we got a new casting, the Citroen Hy food truck. Moutarde de Dijon livery, French flag on there. The Dijon mustard. Also a famous product, very spicy mustard. Big chunk of metal this is. No lens lights on this, which is a bit unfortunate, but I guess they would have been too tiny for them to make it work. Not sure. Bon Appetit again on the roof. And this one has the back door that opens up. I know there's a food truck version that has the side door that opens up. This kind of pops up. I don't know why they chose not to use that casting for this. I guess it's not a food truck, because why would you have a mustard food truck, right? It's just a delivery vehicle for Dijon mustard. That's why. I like this this hatch. So it's kind of interesting. They made two versions of the same casting. That's putting a lot of effort in that. And interestingly, it's got orange indicators. Wow. So that's very interesting, because they don't want to do the Defender anymore in the multi-color taillights, but they do still do this one. Or maybe just for this 1 year, and then the next year they're also going to do them all red. I don't know, but that's interesting. Yeah, that's good value for money right there. New rims also. I like them. These Steelies, much better than what they had before on the vintage. Those discs that they had on the vintage ones. They were too big a size, and you know, these ones much better. Again, open holes between the spokes. It's probably only the second wheel to have that for Majorette. Awesome. Love it. So let's see, does this one fit in there? Wow. Oh, that's going to be a tight fit. Ooh, that's going to scrape. See, I'm not going to do that. Is it going to fit like this? Yes, it is. So in the plastic baggie, that will work. Excuse me. Dry throat. After an hour, that can happen. French boulangerie. Also a Citroen Hy bakery. It shows the, you already see that. What am I talking about? Some of these packagings show the whole set and some don't. So same thing, but delivering bread. Oh, look at that. And this one is the food truck version. Oh, look at that. This is the first one I have open. I have another one that's still on the card from the kind of the premium set of the French Dutch. It's the 60th anniversary set. Cool, very nice. It's nice that they include both versions in this set too. Love it. The kind of grayish version of the rims, the new rims. Some croissant on the roof, a whole lot of croissants. Bon appetit. Love it. Oh, nope. And this one also does not fit in there like that. Standing up, I mean. So put it in there like that for now. Now we get to Renault Macaron de Paris, Renault Kangoo. Kind of a sweet pastry kind of thing. Kind of hard to describe in English. What these are. These are pretty small, these macarons. Well, you have mini macaron and then bigger size ones, but very expensive, so I don't eat them very often because, you know, I'm too much of a cheapskate to spend that money on a sweet pastry thing. So this seems to have back seat and then a thick piece of plastic here in the boot or trunk. Kind of odd. I can't remember it always having that. So I'm kind of wondering if that has changed in comparison to prior versions. All metal lift gate or hatch, no window in there. That's always been like that. Nice pink. This one, yeah, that's going to fit. And then the last one, also Renault, the Trafic Huile d'Olive, olive oil. I did not know France was known for olive oil. It's more like Italy and Greece. But anyway. Sliding door. Got seats in the back. So Huile d'Olive Française. Dark window piece, you get dark headlights. Missing some black for the grills and stuff. A nice green. Not that I'm going to... it says Bon Appetit, but I mean, I'm not the one to start drinking olive oil. And then we got the Japan series. Tuning parts included. Does not have the whole set on the back. Licensing info, of course. Nissan Safiro A31. Kind of a container style box. plastic base also, and these have plastic tires, because I think will be some that have rubber tires in the box. Not a fan of the colored windows. Opening hood or bonnet, yellow lights part of the, or amber lights part of the window piece, plastic detailed engine, some sponsors, even got the Michelin man, Bibendum, waving at you. Drift on the license plate, Japan style license plate. Diecast dude is definitely going to love that. Not going to put on the actual tuning clip-on thingies because I don't want to damage the paint, but I am going to put on the rubber tires. Some of you may think that they look silly like that without the tuning piece, but for me this harkens back to the old days of Majorette when they had cars with these wide wheels, rims, tires sticking out like that back in the day, in the 80s, I guess, 19s maybe too. And this is the clip-on part. Again, not going to bother. I'm going to put them in the back there. So they got 3 Nissans in this set. This is the Nissan Z or Z. I think a new casting since, I don't know, last year or the year before that. It's the first one I have. And it's looking good. I love it. Nissan 400. Wide opening doors. Nicely tempoed backside. No license plate for this one. Again, nice interior, proper steering wheel. Cool. Let's take a look at the tuning parts. Okay, very shiny add-on piece. And again, we got rubber tires. And I hope they all have them. Because, you know, for the money they shoot, well, the money they normally ask for them, the money I got them for, you know, they shouldn't have any of these features because I got them dirt cheap, but third Nissan, the GTR 35. Again, funky colored windows, so you get those strange looking headlights. This door does not open any further. So it seems like those newer models open up, the doors open up further, because this is quite an old casting. And what we got inside, yes, rubber tires and an add-on piece. So we got a lip on one side, so you know how to put these on. It's very easy, even for clumsy people like me. There you go. Yeah, as an 80s kid, I definitely like the look of those. Honda Civic Type R EK9. I haven't had a lot of Honda over the years, last years. They did the CRZ for a while, and then that disappeared. So yeah, glad to see a new casting from Honda. And new rims also, look at that. They have open holes between the spokes, ladies and gentlemen. Third wheel. Since forever, it has that feature. Very much realistic looking. Nice rim. Got an all metal engine underneath the hood or bonnet that opens up. Again, not a fan of the blue window piece. Nice weight to it. A lot of metal on it. Got a roll cage in there. And it's got something on the roof to put something on there. Let's see. Let's see. There are no rubber tires on this one, unfortunately. Oh, whoa, whoa. This is a kind of hard to close up. There you go. So some cars are pointing that way and some cars are pointing that way. That's my OCD noticing that. So just pushes in there, and it's got a spare wheel on the roof. Kind of odd looking. Yeah, would have been better without the thing on top and just have the rubber tires. That's my opinion. Nice clunking sound for the... See, I love that. When it does that, takes me back into what was once Suzuki Carry. New casting also for this Japan series. Love it. Oh, look at that. Very narrow plastic base. And then we've got, as always with Majorette, a all metal bed. And even got an opening tailgate. It says Suzuki on there. Awesome. Yeah, love it. It doesn't stay up though. It's very loose, but well, it does stay up. If you hold it kind of, if you use gravity a little bit. Lens headlights. Oh, it's a sweet little thing. I wouldn't want to be in a crash in it, but great little pickup. Nice badge. Awesome. What we got in here? This should have something, an add-on in the back of the bed. To oh yeah, there it is. Well, it's not going to work because I'd have to put that. Well, maybe I'll put that on. I don't know. Because I don't want to damage the paint, you know. So that's kind of, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm saying to myself, it clips on these edges here. So let's hope. That's the only, it's not going to do any damage. That's the only thing that clips on there. Got a spare wheel on each side, and then we got a little moped to put on there. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Oh yeah, does this thing have suspension? Because it's got, no it doesn't, because it has this kind of odd base where they cannot hide the suspension bars. So of course it does not have suspension, right? I think this new casting does. Yeah, sure does. Of course it does. The Toyota Hy Ace has been in the street cars lineup for years. Was in the tune-ups too. Again, new rims with open holes between the spokes. Wow. Wheel or rim number 4 we see in this video. That is a first for Majorette. Some Japanese comic book style livery on there. What's it called? Bandai or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, love the rows of seats in there. Let's see what this one's got. Ooh, very chromy. Shiny, shiny chromy. And a spoiler. That's it. No rubber tires. Disappointing. Disappointing. Oh, should have put that back in there. Although, probably going to throw it with all the tuning parts of tune-ups. And then I did find a chase, actually at the first location, closest to my house. But this is mine. I wanted to find a second one for my buddy JK. Unfortunately, sorry JK, did not find one for you. Toyota Supra JZA80. So this is the gold chase Supra. 1 per 24 count case there is. So I don't know if there was one in each shipper at each location. I only can tell you that in the other locations they were both, there were none. So yeah. The premium cars, versions of these Japan series also have a chase, the purple Skyline. But this one is a little bit more rare. This is kind of like the super treasure hunt, whereas the purple Skylines and the premium cars are like the regular treasure hunts. Okay, let's take a look at the car. Does not get a metal base, also got the plastic base. Would have been cool to get a metal base on this chase, but yeah. Goldish paint. Yeah, and this is new casting also, by the way. All metal engine. Again, Majorette does not skimp on metal. Let's see what the this very shiny gold box has for us. Wow. A gold accessory, of course. Very shiny. And rubber tires. Look at that. Finally, we get some more rubber tires. So yeah, Majorette has been doing chase cars for quite a few years now. I've had some success at finding them, but you know, you win some, you lose some, I guess. Put that back in there. And that very gold shiny container box. There you have it. Oh yeah, show you like that, old style. Thanks for watching.